Hey everybody, before jumping into the video, I'm just taking a little trip down memory lane of some of this year's catches. So anyway, if you enjoy the video, please give the thumbs up for the like. And also, if you want to look at the future videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, kiss them or they don't come back. Hey everybody. So it is December 23rd and it is 50 degrees in Kentucky. So I thought I would come out to the garage and grab a few things and clean up the boat a little bit. There's a possibility that I will actually get the boat out for a few hours tomorrow, which I am super excited about because I have some new stuff from Six Gill that I really want to try out, and I'm really happy if I don't have to wait until spring to do it. So I thought now would be a good time to go ahead and do a video, kind of sum up 2019 and go over some things that are kind of in the works for 2020, because really there's been a lot of things that have been going on behind the scenes for a while now in 2019, and it's been really difficult to kind of be quiet about it. So there are some things I can go ahead and go over. So first thing, 2019, this was the year that, first year that I had my Skeeter boat, and it was the first year that I have been back on the front of the boat since I became disabled in 2015. And the whole purpose of this year was, for the most part, it was me against myself. I fished a lot of tournaments, yes. I fished my hometown bass club, which is my hometown fishing family that I love dearly. We fish, I think, 12 tournaments a year. So I fished with them. I did miss quite a few tournaments for various reasons. And I fished a couple of open tournaments locally that some were kind of bigger tournaments. And then I fished several small open tournaments. So I did fish quite a few tournaments. But the main thing was, when you're in a tournament, it's definitely different than when you're just out fishing for fun. And so I wanted to make sure that I could still push myself on the front of the boat with everything that I had. And I think that I did that. There was multiple times throughout the year, probably a couple of times each tournament really, where I did get too fatigued or I was in too much pain, where I had to rest and allow my body to do that. And I just had to be okay with that. And but I think that I did what I set out to do this year, and I'm happy with that. So nothing real big happened for me during the as far as the tournaments. I came in third for the my first tournament of the year, and you know what, I take that back. I actually did end up winning for Region 4, the national online bass tournament, for the super bass holes for my fish that weighed 5.8 pounds. The video of that catch and the unboxing for my prize box is actually on my YouTube. So I did forget about that. And that was the tournament that I placed third in for my opener. So I started off really good. And then other than that, I just pretty much kept up with the pack. So I went to Cape Cod with people from the fishing family. It was a great trip. We were fishing episode for Hunting for Monsters, and you know, I made some lifelong friends. It was an awesome trip. The footage for that is also on my YouTube channel. The fish that I caught is blacked out because I'm not showing it just yet. So you know, more on that later. And so yeah, I went to the International Singer-Songwriters Association in August, was on the red carpet, got to meet a lot of the artists that we support on Twitter, which was phenomenal. And, you know, working with a group to go back in August of next year in Atlanta again for, you know, something that should be pretty cool. So, end of the year with my favorite trip of the year, which is the striper fishing trip. And that footage is on there, and that was a great trip too. We had a lot of fun. We always have a lot of fun on that trip. So, you know, I love that trip, but then it just sucks because then it's like, oh, here comes the winter. So that was 2000. Going into 2020. Again, like I said, a lot going on behind the scenes. One of the things that I can say is that I am teaming up with the Woman Angler and Adventurer. And if you have not checked these ladies out, you've got to. They do lots of videos on YouTube. They have their own podcast. And they just... The information that they give out is just unreal. Just one second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I didn't want to cough in your ear. But the information that they give out is priceless. The interviews that they do, I mean, we're talking Mike Iaconelli, Al Lindner. They're going to be doing an interview with Gerald Swindle. And they just recently did an interview with a really important person with the LBAA, Lady Bass Angler Association, which is the Women's Pro Bass Tour right now. And they haven't announced when it's going to be released or who it is that they interviewed, so I'm not going to divulge that, but definitely something to look forward to. So one of the things that the main thing that they do is, you know, women are so underrepresented in the fishing industry, outdoors in general. So they are really trying to work to encourage and support women and the outdoors, you know, and the fishing industry in particular. And so I'm teaming up with them to help them along that journey in any way that I can. So there's lots of ways that I'm going to do this. And these are just a few of the things that right now that I've agreed to do. I'm going to start doing some videos that are educational type videos for different types of things. Bass fishing, because that's what I know. I'm not going to be any good telling you how to go and catch crappie, because I catch crappie sometimes, but it's not on purpose. I mean, yeah, I caught it on a worm. I'm like, yeah, somebody would really like this crappie to fry and eat, and then I throw it back in the water. It's total accident. But I'm going to do some educational videos on bass fishing, and I'll get that up and going here pretty soon. It's just been kind of hectic with a lot of things that's going on, and then obviously the holidays. Another thing that I'm going to do, which I'm super excited about too, is that I'm going to be doing some videos and be a resource, which is kind of going to be the question and a series of videos. If you are a woman and you're sitting there thinking, I really want to fish, where do I start? You know, I am very fortunate that I had a father that has been in the outdoors his entire life. His dad started taking him hunting when he was 5 and 6 years old. So, I mean, I was introduced to it when I was 8, you know. So, unfortunately, for the majority of women, right now, if you're not introduced to fishing in the outdoors by a father, an uncle, a brother, a husband, you know, if you're not going through with that avenue, sometimes you might miss out on something that you love. And so I'm going to start a video series as far as, you know, you've decided you want to try it, what now? And I'm going to be that piece of the puzzle for you. So I am super excited to kind of be the link in the chain for different things like that. And that's one of the other things that I'm going to do. So again, teaming up with the lady, or with the woman angler and adventurer, I am super stoked to be affiliated with them. You know, there is a huge push from multiple avenues to start this push for women in the industry. This is our time. If there's ever been a time for this to happen, it's now. And I'm talking for women to start doing videos, for women to start fishing, for women to get sponsors. They're looking for us. You know, you can just look at the tag Women Making Waves on Twitter, and we're kicking butt. So now is the time to do it. So there's that, and the ISSA awards for 2020, and some other really, really cool, awesome stuff that's coming up for Bass and Gal in 2020 that I can't talk about just yet. But soon. So that's the deal. What's going on? And if you have any questions, if there are certain videos you want me to do, seriously, I'm super easy to find on social media, so just send me a message. I'd be glad to cover whatever it is that you want me to cover. Connect you to whatever it is that you need to be connected to. I can find whoever it is that is who you need to do what you need to do. So, it's going to be a long winter for most of us in the United States. So let's pull together. Let's learn some stuff, so that when spring opens up, we're ready to just hit the water and catch and fish. So kiss them or they don't come back. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that when videos come up, you're the first to know what's going on. I love you guys, and let's do this. All right, women for 2020. Let's go.